By Cisco?
Long Way.
Long Way? Is it in the front?
It's like 10. I pulled it out. And maybe I didn't pull the face off.
You pulled it out.
It's like...
Nothing.
I don't know. Should we make someone else knows?
Are you saying it's in the front?
Yeah. I'm not like
It's like 10 inches.
Ah.
I think you keep coming.
She said stop. He said keep going.
I'm here. I'm trying to step away.
And this is for the stairs.
They're gonna stare into the sun over there. Yeah. That's what she wants to do. That's what she wants to do. There's...
So this tank is losing pressure. And during the ceremony, I have to top it off. And
Okay.
recharge that on either side.
Okay, great. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Clovis Community College Commencement Exercises. Tonight, you will witness a ceremony that commemorates the hard work and success of Clovis Community College Class of 2022. For each graduate who will walk across the stage and receive a diploma, there is a story to tell. And for each, this is both a beginning and an ending to a special time in their lives and a beginning for the future. Before the ceremony begins, a kind reminder that we are here to celebrate our graduates with dignity. In doing so, we ask that you not initiate loud noises from the audience, such as air horns or shouting. Please be courteous, especially during the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and while our speakers are at the podium. Your silence during these moments in the program is requested. We also ask that you not move about in the field during the ceremony. A professional photographer will photograph each graduate. Information regarding purchasing photos will be directly sent to each graduate. At the conclusion of the ceremony, please remain in your seats until the last graduate has left the soccer field. Our ceremony will soon begin, and we remind you to be courteous while the ceremony continues. If you are looking for seats, there are still some in our bleachers, or you're welcome to join the west side of our field, where there's still space available. Again, our ceremony will soon begin, and we remind you to be courteous while the ceremony continues. Thank you for sharing this celebration with our graduates. Testing, testing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present the class of 2022.
On, at the very beginning, on. Very beginning.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the State Center Community College District, the Chancellor Carol Goldsmith, President Lori Bennett, and the faculty and staff of Clovis Community College, I welcome our distinguished guests, our graduates, and their families and friends to this very special occasion. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of our platform party and ask that they stand when I call their name and remain standing. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Ms. Nazreen Johnson, President, Board of Trustees, State Center Community College District. You can hold off on this one. Okay. What do I do? Okay. Sorry, the page flipped in the wind. There we go. Good evening. And welcome to the 2022, there it goes again, commencement ceremony for Clovis Community College. We now ask that everyone please stand for the presentation of colors by the Duncan Polytechnical ROTC and the singing of the national anthem by recording artist Tiffany Binion Mangum. Please remember to remain standing until the color guard has rested the colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. What a beautiful sight. Okay. Even we did not expect bring your own blankets and chairs, but it's amazing to see, and thank you for that. This is a joyous momentos. Ya llegamos. We got here. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you, Tiffany, and the Duncan Polytechnical High School, ROTC. Everyone, you may now start celebrating your day. On behalf of the Board of Trustees in the State Center Community College District, the Chancellor Carol Goldsmith, President Lori Bennett, and the faculty of staff of the Clovis Community College, I welcome our distinguished guests, our graduates and their families and friends to this very special occasion. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of our platform and ask that they stand when I call their names and remain standing. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Ms. Nazarene Johnson, President, Board of Trustees, State Center Community College District. Dr. Carol Goldsmith, Chancellor, State Center Community College District. Ms. Lori Hopper, Vice President of Administrative Services. Ms. Juliana Mosier, Vice President of Human Resources, State Center Community College District. Ms. Monica Shahal, Vice President of Instruction. Dr. Lori Bennett, College President. Yeah! Ms. Cynthia Elliott, Faculty Marshal and President of the Academic Senate. Ms. Kira Tippins, Dean of Student Services. Dr. Jay Mortes, Dean of Instruction. Dr. John Forbes, Dean of Instruction. Ms. Gurdeep Ebert, Dean of Student Services. I would like to recognize the President of Associated Students Government, who is graduating this year, in person, Ms. Samantha Jimenez. And now, please help me welcome Chancellor of the State Center Community College District, Dr. Carol Goldsmith.
Well, good evening. Let's try this one more time. Good evening. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, let's say it together. Congratulations, class of 2022. We are so glad you're here in person. Let's give them a round of applause, shall we? You have persevered and showed grit, and you've come across the final finish line. You didn't let any pandemic get in your way, so we are so proud of you. Your hard work really deserves our... Let me just pause. I'm going to go off script here. I just want to tell you, the last 2 years watching you have given us, the people that work for you, a new sense of purpose on why we do what we do. Your hard work, your accomplishments, they mean the world to us, and I hope you know how proud we are of you. And I just want to extend my sincere congratulations to your family and friends in the back row and over there on the right. Let's give your parents and your family and friends a round of applause. Thank you. You know, the word commencement means to begin, or to start, or to have a graduation. But I think it's important that you are about to start on something incredible. And I hope we have prepared you well for that journey that you're about to take. So I'm sure today as you're sitting there, it might be a mixed bag of emotions. A few of you may be a bit anxious, perhaps. What are you going to do going to this next university or going into the world of work or starting a new job because now you have that degree? And some of you may be sitting there maybe a little sad to say goodbye to one another. Well, one thing is for sure, you'll never forget this moment, nor will I, or anyone else on this platform, or anyone else that's seen here you today, because we are so proud of you. Class of 2022, you have a special place in our hearts because, well, you've just inspired us. And for me personally, You will always have a special place in my heart because this is the first time I'm speaking to a group as chancellor. So you will always, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope your education at Clovis Community College has also instilled one more attribute and really a skill that we should cherish now more than ever: civility. Civility includes being considerate, courteous, cooperative, kind, and fair-minded. It includes treating others with dignity and respect and understanding. I urge you to maintain a sense of civility in all that you do. Just think of the world we live in and how much better it could be if we just treated each other with a little more kindness and civility. Think about that. In closing, I want to offer my sincere congratulations to you all and to your families for helping you get here tonight. You are now tied to a very strong Crush alumni community, one that's rich in legacy. Please keep in touch with your community here at Community College, your faculty, your classmates, and always remember that this place you can always call home. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I know you will make us proud. Go Crush! At this time, I'd like to call up Dr. Lori Bennett, the president of Clovis Community College. Dr. Bennett, come on up. So this is a special occasion for Dr. Bennett. The class of 2022 is my first class, my first graduating class as chancellor, but it'll be the last graduating class for Dr. Bennett.
Don't make me cry.
Okay. She's retiring, okay. We're both gonna cry. Dr. Bennett has done a remarkable job leading this college. For 4 years in a row, Clovis Community College has been named a champion of higher education for its exemplary work and the number of students that start here and transfer to a 4-year college or university. 4 years in a row. Under her leadership, Clovis Community College is a 2022 champion for excellence in equitable course placement. Not very many colleges got that distinction, so that's pretty cool. The campus has seen tremendous growth during her tenure and even broken ground on a new building right over there to handle growth with the recent groundbreaking for the new Applied Technology building. These are just a few of her many accomplishments. Before being appointed president, Dr. Bennett served as a faculty member, a dean, an executive vice president at Moore Park College. Before moving into the field of education, she had a successful career in business where she managed her own small business. Dr. Bennett attended Highland High School in Bakersfield. Go Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go Bakersfield in the back. Yay. And she became the first in her family to graduate from college. Let me say that again. She became the first in her family to graduate from college. Just like maybe some of you, huh? That's cool. She earned her doctorate degree in educational leadership and policies from CSU Northridge, a master's degree in business from the University of Chicago, and a bachelor's degree in business from USC. As part of the tradition here at Clovis Community College, it gives me great pleasure to present you with a medal of recognition for your service to this community, this district, and most importantly, to the students of Clovis Community College. Is this it? This it? Ladies and gentlemen, please give Dr. Lori Bennett a round of applause. One more time.
Thank you. Let me catch my breath. I'm going to be crying up here. Okay, now I'm just going to take a moment. Actually, I'm going to start with good evening, everyone. It is so great to see all of you here. And now I'm going to take a moment and go off script too to just say, I just want to stand here. This is the very first commencement that we have had, Clovis Community College has had
on its campus with everyone together. So you are setting another first for Clovis Community College. And it's so special that our coaches even let us put this on their soccer field. So, students, I want to start by expressing my sincere congratulations to all of you. This evening, we are here to celebrate your outstanding accomplishments, and I am truly honored to be part of this special ceremony. Family and friends, all the way around over there, thank you for being here to share this important milestone with your special person. Faculty and staff and distinguished guests, thank you for attending tonight to show your commitment to our graduates. I am so proud to be the president of Clovis Community College, one of the best community colleges in the state, and #1 community college based on our transfer rates. So, yay for Clovis. Yay for all of you. Tonight, I would like to talk about 3 things. First, your journey to get here. Second, the journey you are about to take. And then third, because I am retiring, I'm taking liberties, and I'd like to share a few helpful hints that I've learned throughout my career. So first, your journey to get here. Okay, and this part is interactive, and you have to participate. Are you ready? Stand up or raise your hand if any portion of your high school classes were held online due to the pandemic. Stand up or raise your hand. Okay, now stay standing or keep your hand raised, or stand up if you want for this next question. If any portion of your college classes were held online due to the pandemic. See? I think, keep going. Okay, now take a second, just look at what I see. The audience can see, it's almost everyone. Okay, go ahead, you can sit down now. The point of that little exercise or experiment was to show what a unique journey you've been on so far. Unprecedented. The world has changed drastically over the last couple years, and sometimes it was hard and scary or new and frustrating, but you stayed focused and kept going. Maybe you had a setback or two in your classes, or maybe you were managing some difficult problems at home or at work, but you didn't give up. You powered through and you studied, you asked for help when you needed it, and you reached your goal. You've earned a college degree, and we are all so proud of you. Now, you will have this education and this degree for the rest of your life. You will never lose it. No one can take it. And maybe, like me, you are the first person in your family to earn a college degree. So please, be proud of yourself and be proud of the time that you spent at Clovis Community College. Okay, one more thing about this journey that you've been on, and I won't make you stand up again, but think about this. Did you take this journey alone? Or did you have people who helped you, supported you, gave you rides to school, made you dinner, didn't make you do your chores during finals week? Maybe someone worked extra shifts so you didn't have to, or tutored you, or listened when you were having a bad day, or maybe made you laugh, or looked up to you, or cheered for you. I want you to take a moment to turn and look at the audience and find a friend or a family member, a professor, or a Clovis staff member who helped you on your journey, and wave to them and tell them thank you. Go ahead, take a second. People way all around us. Thank you for that. Okay, now let's talk about the future. You have accomplished a lot, but you have additional important work to do. With your new degree, you are now becoming a leader and a role model for others. You may be heading off to a university, or you may have a great job just waiting for you after graduation. Either way, your community needs you. Education gives you the power to create, to imagine, to teach, to innovate, to advocate, to serve or heal or inspire others. This is a changing world, and you will become the new leaders of our wonderful community. You are the new generation of passionate and talented and dedicated and empowered leaders who have the opportunity to make the world whatever you want it to be. I hope your education at Clovis Community College has taught you to find your voice, to advocate for what you need, to think critically, listen to different points of view, and to work hard. I hope you will travel and go new places, but then return home to the Central Valley to live and work and maybe raise a family. This community is a special, special place, and we need people like you to help us build a better future for all of us. And now, I'm going to take just a few more minutes, and I'd like to share 10 of the most important things I've learned over the years. Number 1, always be kind and compassionate. My mother always said, it's just as easy to be nice. And she was right. There is so much fear and anxiety in the world today. Every little act of kindness makes the world a little bit better. 2, life is short. Work hard, dream big, success will follow. My life journey has taught me that if you want to do something, you have to work hard to get it. Don't let others crush your dreams. Who would have thought that a very short, shy little girl who grew up in Bakersfield during a time when only boys could run for school president, Samantha, only boys could participate in school sports or play the drums in the school band. I couldn't do any of those things, but I became a college president. Work hard and don't let others crush your dreams. Number 3, I agree with Confucius, an ancient Chinese educator who said, choose a job that you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Don't pick a job just based on money. You'll end up miserable. Pick a job that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning so that you can get to work sooner. Whether you want to be a teacher or a scientist, an occupational therapy assistant, or start your own business or whatever, life is short. Love your job. 4, choose to be happy. Sometimes you have to work on it. I know I worked hard to be happy during COVID, but isn't it better to spend your time on things that bring you joy than on things that make you miserable? Number 5, choose people who lift you up. That's such a great quote by Michelle Obama. I have found that as an adult, people come in and out of your life. So keep the people who value you and let the others go. Say yes to new opportunities and learning experiences as often as you can. Be willing to help whenever and wherever you can, and take on projects even if they don't put you in the spotlight. People will see you, and they will value your dedication, and you never know what opportunity will come next. Number 7, if at first you don't succeed, try again. My first career was in business, and then I wanted to become a community college professor. The first time I applied, I didn't get the job. So I worked hard, and I tried again. And then they hired me. And imagine if I hadn't tried again, if I had been too angry or too sad or too scared to try again, I wouldn't have had this amazing career, and I wouldn't be standing here giving this speech right now. So that brings me to number 8. Be brave. Most of us don't start out with a lot of self-confidence, and so it takes courage to step out of our comfort zone. But try it. Take chances. It's okay to make mistakes. Keep going. Being brave takes practice. You were brave when you kept working to earn your degree during COVID, so keep practicing. You can do anything you want. And number 9, you are perfect just the way you are. You are energetic and smart and talented and motivated and ready to start your next journey. So be yourself, because you are perfect just the way you are. And number 10, enjoy life, enjoy the journey, make every day count. In closing, I want to say again how proud we are of you. I want to thank you for choosing to attend Clovis Community College. You are now and forever will be a member of the Clovis Crush family. It is my sincere hope that you will find success and happiness in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Good evening. Madam President, I am honored to present the 2022 retired faculty members to be bestowed emeritus status. Professor Lee Brown and Professor Gary Elliott, please stand. Professor Elliott has been with the State Center Community College District as both an adjunct and a tenured instructor for the criminology program. He first began his teaching career at Fresno City College in 1983 as an adjunct faculty. While here at Clovis Community College, he has been instrumental in developing the entire criminology program with all 17 courses, in establishing a work experience program, and in developing the Criminology Club. Professor Brown began his career in education in 2005 as an adjunct instructor at the Herndon site of the North Centers. After 2 years as an adjunct instructor, he was hired as a full-time political science instructor at the Clovis Center. He has taught political science for 15 of the last 17 years. He also served as the interim dean of instruction for the newly accredited Clovis Community College, which made him the first dean of instruction at this college. In addition to their dedicated service in the classroom, both have served on numerous committees and advisory boards that have helped our college provide the quality education that we provide. Thank you to you both.
And I'm going to ask you to stand up one more time, professors. Professor Brown and Professor Elliott, it is with great appreciation that we recognize your faithful and dedicated service to the field of education. We wish you continued success and good health in the future. I hereby confer upon you emeritus status. Thank you, and you may be seated. Our special recognition this evening will focus on several graduates who have earned distinct honors. I will be recognizing the students selected for the President's Medal, followed by our deans, who will recognize the 5 students selected to receive a Dean's Medal of Distinction. Our Vice President of Instruction will then recognize our students graduating with honors and special recognition. The President's Award is given to a student who has demonstrated leadership at the college, given back to the college or community, and still maintained high academic achievement during their time at Clovis Community College. This year's recipient of the President's Medal is Carlos Brito. Carlos is a student of integrity, respect, and patience, and we have seen this through his work as a student ambassador here at Clovis Community College. Carlos has excelled in our student ambassador program by helping plan and execute many college outreach activities and retention strategies. Using his own uniqueness as a college student, he was able to assist the outreach department in developing ideas and plans that help foster overall student success. His organization and personable qualities make him an incredible asset to our student ambassador program. Carlos is optimistic, dynamic, and is generous by nature. As a student ambassador, he is thrown into situations where he needs to think on his feet and to be extremely flexible. He is not shy and steps up to the plate when asked to do so. He is a role model for the other student ambassadors and has true leadership qualities within him. He will be graduating today with a 3.8 GPA, and with the skills he's learned here at Clovis Community College, along with his qualifications, personal characteristics, and strengths, we are confident he will reach his educational goal of one day working for the FBI. Carlos truly represents what it means to be a Clovis Community College student. And Carlos, I am so proud of you and wish you the very best as you continue on your path to achieve your dreams. Congratulations. Now, someone Oh, sorry. Good? Thank you. All right.
President Bennett and honored guests, it gives me great pleasure to present the Dean's Medal of Distinction for Student Support Services to Tomás Garcia Gallardo. Tomás was born in Tijuana, Mexico, and moved to California at the age of 2. He spent his early years in South Central Los Angeles before settling in the Central Valley. Tomás graduated from McLean High School in Fresno. As a first-generation college student, Tomás has worked as a field hand, a barista, and more recently as a server. He is graduating with 4 degrees, associate's degrees in computer science, mathematics, physics, and liberal studies. He has been active in the Dreamers Club at Clovis Community College, attended events, conferences, and has been an active participant and advocate for services for Dreamer students. Through setbacks and disappointments, Tomás has persevered because his belief in education is unwavering. Tomás has earned a cumulative GPA of 3.6 and has been offered admission to the University of California, Riverside, UC Santa Cruz, and CSU Fresno. Tomás is a strong believer in science and education and hopes his journey can inspire others to seek higher education. His long-term goals are to complete a master's degree in computer engineering and one day find a way to give back to the community that has given so much to him. Tomás would like to acknowledge the Tutorial Center because without them, he would not have completed his tough classes. Tomás also sends a big thank you to the counseling team, especially Carla Stoner Brito. We look forward to witnessing the future accomplishments of Tomas and having him speak to potential students to share his journey. We wish him all the best and know he will crush it as he moves on in his next step in achieving his academic and career goals. Congratulations.
President Bennett and honored guests, it gives me great pleasure to present the Dean's Medal of Distinction for Humanities, Social Sciences, and Athletics to Heidi Elaine Ecker. Staff Sergeant Heidi Ecker was an airman in the U.S. Air Force. Heidi served 15 years, did tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, and is a combat veteran. Heidi is an integral part of our Veterans Center, helping veterans register for courses and directing them to the services they may need. She also serves as a peer mentor for other veteran students and has helped organize events such as this semester's Ladies and Leprechauns to help female veterans at Clovis Community College find a home within our veterans community. Heidi earned a 3.8 GPA while working in the center and being a busy mother of 3 teenage children. Her communication instructors say, Heidi is a wonderful student, a dream. It's written here, they said that. She is the sort of student who works hard, not only on all major assignments, but the minor ones as well. Heidi graduates magna cum laude, and she prepares for her next journey at Fresno State to pursue a bachelor's degree in communication. She would like to thank her professors, Anna Martinez and Brianda Parera, for their support. A big thank you to Courtney Sparrow, the Veterans Counselor, who reached out to her and helped guide Heidi back to college. A shout out to Natalie Minas, her boss in the center, and to fellow vet Billy Pryor, who served as her peer mentor and a friend. Finally, Heidi thanks her husband Phil, sons Anthony and Patrick, daughter Amanda, and her mom Karen for the love, support, and encouragement they gave her along the way. We thank Heidi for her service and are proud to recognize Heidi Ecker with the 2021-2022 Humanities, Social Sciences, and Athletic Division Dean's Medal of Distinction. Congratulations, Heidi.
Is one of these? There you go. You had it where it goes, right?
President Bennett and honored guests, it gives me great pleasure to present the Dean's Medal of Distinction for Student Services to Miss Estefania Ponce. Estefania, like many graduating seniors in 2020, had different thoughts of what it would be like going to college as an incoming freshman. However, the infamous COVID-19 had different plans. Having to go fully online was very difficult. Additionally, just 4 years prior to this, Estefania's father had passed away. She was still working through that loss, and the pandemic added another layer of stress. Estefania shared this. Starting my first year of college online was not what I expected. It was the most difficult transition of my life. It tested everything I had, emotionally, academically, socially, and physically. I lacked motivation, my grades were slipping, and I felt alone. In fact, I had doubts at that time about coming to Clovis Community College. I continuously asked myself whether I had made the right choice. However, she was determined to not give up. In fact, she continued to work as a student ambassador, and she stayed engaged with the various support programs such as EOP and TRIO. As soon as we were able to physically be on campus again, Estefania was back to making the 50-minute drive from Chowchilla to Clovis Community College. It's a long drive, folks. One thing that Clovis Community College has taught her is to not close the book when bad things happen in life. Turn the page and begin a new chapter. She was determined and she wanted to be a good role model for her siblings, something she knew would make her father proud. Estefania, I'm pretty sure he's looking down right now as a very proud father. Estefania, you made the right choice coming to Clovis Community College. And that's why, you're standing here graduating with honors, earning your associate science degree for transfer in business administration, administration of justice, your AA degree in liberal studies and social science, and an AGETSI certificate of achievement. All this in 2 years, and now you're on your way up to the next level. Now that's how you crush it. Congratulations, Estefania.
President Bennett and honored guests, it gives me great pleasure to present the Dean's Medal of Distinction for Career Technical Education to Ms. Jessica Wright. Earning an AA in social science and an associate's degree for transfer in business, an overall 3.55 GPA, Jessica is a model of inspiration, perseverance, and tenacity. At the end of 2018, Jessica moved to Fresno to flee a violent situation. She walked through extreme challenges of single parenting, homelessness, and unemployment. After connecting with the Marjorie Mason Center, she had some stability to begin healing, rebuilding, and focusing on her future. Coming to Clovis Community College, Jessica participated in CalWorks, TRIO, EOPS Care, and DSPS. These programs played a major role in Jessica's next steps. She started excelling in the classroom and becoming involved in campus. In addition to becoming a student worker at Admissions and Records Office, Jessica was named to the California State Chancellor's Office Black and African American Advisory Panel. So her input has been critical to providing access and equity for students of color throughout our state and local systems. Her future plans include attending CSU this fall and coming back being a strong leader in our community. Again, please join me in congratulating CTE Dean's Medallion recipient, Jessica Wright. Make sure you get the right one. Great, we're gonna get a picture right up.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, change it all the way.
I have on his hair, I'm so sorry.
It's beautiful. You're looking great. You got it. Yep, you absolutely can.
Sorry.
You're good. Oh, you're perfect.
You got it.
You're
Take your
perfect.
time, Jess.
You got it. Cool. Make sure you pick up the envelope at the end that has that jacket.
Thank you.
Yep. Woo! You all teary. All right. President Bennett and honored guests, it gives me great pleasure to present the Dean's Medallion of Distinction for Science, Technology, and Engineering and Mathematics to George Moe. With a 3.909 GPA, George is earning an associate's degree in natural sciences, life science, and an AST in biology. After graduating from Clovis East High School, he began his time at Clovis when we were fully online. When we transitioned back to in-person classes, George then worked as a tutor in a tutorial center and became an embedded tutor in chemistry. His professors noted that George goes above and beyond what is required for the class and does his own research into topics that he finds interesting. And he's beloved by classmates and 2Ds. People have been chosen to enroll in classes with George because they know he is taking it too. In addition, George works in our tutorial center. He volunteered to be pied for the tutorial center's Pie Day. I think that means you got a pie to your face? Yes. Awesome. George completed his TAG, which is a transfer admission guarantee to UC Davis, and will attend there this coming fall, majoring in molecular biology and biochemistry. His ultimate goal is to become a professor and to work to inspire the next generation of scientists. So we congratulate and are proud to recognize George Moe with the 2022 STEM Division Dean's Medallion.
Let's have each of our award winners please stand one more time to be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated. Clovis Community College holds all of its graduates in the highest esteem. There are a select group of students who have excelled academically and have earned the privilege of graduating with distinct honors. We would like to recognize their academic excellence tonight. Graduates, would the following groups please stand when I call out your recognition? The Leon S. Peters Honors Program graduates, please stand. You may be seated. Graduates who have earned permanent membership in Alpha Gamma Sigma, please stand. You may be seated. Graduates who have earned a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or above and are graduating magna cum laude, please stand. You may be seated. Graduates, if you have earned a cumulative 4.0 or above and are graduating summa cum laude, please stand. You may be seated. Our students who have served in the military and are graduating this evening are presented a red, white, and blue cord that is worn during the ceremony. Would our veteran graduates please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. And finally, we also take great pride in our students who have served in a leadership role with our Associated Student Government. Those graduates are presented with a royal blue cord. Would the graduating members of the Associated Student Government please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to you all. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our graduate speaker, Gabriela Mendoza Cervantes. Gabby's got a lot of fans out there. Gabby is a graduate of Madera South High School. She's receiving her degree in Communication Studies tonight. Please join me in welcoming Gabby to the stage.
Sorry, Sorry, I have to adjust this. I'm a little short. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2022 Clovis Community Commencement Ceremony. My name is Gabriela Mendoza Cervantes, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you, faculty, family, friends, and loved ones to our graduation ceremony. Y para toda la audiencia que habla español, en un momentito regreso con ustedes. We did it. The day has come. We are graduating. Whether we did it in 2 or 4 years, if we came part-time and took 2 classes per semester, or had a full course load and took 7. Some of us may have even changed our major along the way, but we are all here at this very moment, graduating. What seemed so far away or even impossible at one moment has finally arrived. We couldn't have done it without our amazing faculty, the support of our loved ones, and of course, lots of Starbucks. And Quizlet. Shout out to Quizlet. We made it through a pandemic and are privileged to be here. What makes this graduating class so special is that we made it through a global pandemic. I am sure I can speak for many of us that the last 2 years have been extremely difficult and required one of the hardest skills that one can learn and possess, and that is self-discipline. Pastor Charles Swindoll once stated, "Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it." We are a true testament to that statement. Those hard mornings when we did not want to log on to Canvas and grasping material online was so much more difficult through our online courses, or our internet crashing when we were trying to log on through Zoom. However, we overcame and we persevered. We are so lucky to have been part of this school and community. I can speak for my fellow graduating class that pursuing our education at Clovis Community was one of the best decisions we could have made. Oh, and also taking Professor Leroux Parilla's 8 a.m. comm class. The dedication that our counselors, professors, and the entire staff at this college has put in towards our education is truly incomparable. No words are enough to express our gratitude. I personally attended all 3 community colleges nearby and can testify that my time here at Clovis Community was unmatched. And for that, I am forever thankful. What a ride this has been. But we must always remember that we are the authors of our own story, and we decide how our story will be written. As we close this chapter at Clovis Community, we hold on to the memories, laughs, late-night study sessions, and accomplishments. Every obstacle we have ever faced has brought us to this very moment. I am a first-generation Mexican-American graduate whose parents came into this country with nothing in their pockets except for their ambition and determination for a better life. Remember that education comes in all ages, shades, and backgrounds, and it is something that no one can ever take away from us. Clovis Community has always been so inclusive and full of diversity. So it comes as no surprise that they have not only been recognized for the 4th consecutive year as one of the top community colleges implementing associate degrees for transfer students, but now for the first time they are being recognized for their exemplary work in awarding transfer degrees to Latinx students like myself and so many of you here today. In recognition of this new and amazing accomplishment, please allow me to change the programming to the SAP setting. Bienvenidos a nuestra ceremonia de graduación del Colegio Comunitario de Clovis. Mi nombre es Gabriela Mendoza Cervantes y estoy encantada de darle la bienvenida a ustedes, profesores, consejeros, amigos, familiares y a todos los que nos ayudaron durante nuestro viaje educativo. El día al fin llegó. Hoy nos graduamos. Tal vez a unos les tomó 2 o 4 años, unos vinieron tiempo parcial y tomaron 2 clases cada semestre o 7 clases al semestre. Algunos quizás hasta cambiaron su especialidad, pero hoy todos estamos aquí logrando la misma meta de graduarnos. Lo que un día se miraba tan lejos o tal vez imposible, se cumple hoy. Esta meta no la habríamos podido lograr sin la ayuda de nuestros maestros, consejeros, seres queridos y, por supuesto, muchos Starbucks. Lo logramos durante una pandemia global y estamos privilegiados de estar aquí. Lo que hace esta clase de graduados tan especial es que logramos graduarnos durante una pandemia. Estoy segura que todos estamos de acuerdo que estos últimos 2 años han sido los más difíciles y requirieron una de las cualidades que es más difícil aprender y obtener, y eso es autodisciplina. El pastor Charles Swindoll una vez dijo, la vida es 10% de lo que te pasa y 90% de cómo uno reacciona. Nosotros somos un gran ejemplo de eso. Esas mañanas que no los queríamos levantar para nuestras clases en línea y aprendiendo material en el internet era mucho más difícil que hacerlo en persona. Los obstáculos vinieron en nuestro camino, pero los vencimos y los superamos. Somos muy afortunados de ser parte de este colegio y comunidad. Asistir a Clovis Community fue una de las mejores decisiones que pudimos hacer para nuestra educación. La dedicación que nuestros profesores y consejeros ponen es incomparable. No viene como una sorpresa que este colegio ha sido reconocido por el 4º año seguido por el número de títulos premiados a estudiantes, pero también por la primera vez están siendo reconocidos por el gran número de títulos premiados a estudiantes latinos como yo y tantos que están aquí hoy. Yo personalmente asistí a 3 otros colegios cercanos y ninguno se compara a este colegio y por eso siempre estaré agradecida. Nuestro tiempo aquí fue una aventura, pero siempre deberíamos acordarnos que nosotros somos los autores de nuestra vida y nosotros decidimos cómo nuestra historia será escrita. Hoy cerramos nuestra etapa en el Colegio Comunitario de Clovis, pero también empezamos una nueva. Siempre recordaremos los buenos tiempos aquí y las noches sin dormir para completar nuestros exámenes. Cada momento difícil nos trajo a este momento, nuestra graduación. Yo soy la primera generación americana-mexicana en graduarme de mi familia. Soy hija de inmigrantes que vinieron a este país sin nada en sus bolsillos más que su ambición y determinación para una vida mejor. Mamá y papá, hoy sus esfuerzos serán recompensados. Disfruten este momento y felicidades a todos. Enjoy this moment. We will hold on to it for the rest of our lives. Now let's keep crushing it. Now, on behalf of the class of 2022, we would like to present Dr. Lori Bennett with these flowers. Thank you so much for all your hard work on our behalf. Your hard work does not go unnoticed.
Thank you, Gabriela. We are so proud of you. On behalf of Clovis Community College, I would like to present this plaque to you as our graduate speaker. Felicidades a tu familia. Felicidades por lo que has hecho en tu vida. Muchas gracias por representarnos de la manera que eres. She was good. I was like, that was me. That was me too. Gracias, mamá, papá, por la hija que tienen. Okay. Madam President, it is now my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects for degrees and certificates in courses by successfully completing curricula offered by the academic departments of Clovis Community College. The graduates here tonight have been recommended by the faculty and board of trustees to be awarded degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
Okay, folks, it's showtime. Ready? Just love this part. All right, graduates, get ready. Here we go. Will the first row of the graduating class of 2022 please stand and come forward to receive your diploma?
Monica Garcia.
Cassandra Jimenez.
Megan Maloney.
Andrew Ramos.
Stephen Foster.
Summer Replogle.
Kyle Press.
Jasmine Ruiz.
Shelley Landers.
Caitlin Lindley.
Jamie Paul Torres.
Heidi Ecker.
Tomas Garcia Gallardo.
George Moe.
Gabriela Mendoza Cervantes.
Rochelle Parrish.
Estefania Ponce.
Carlos Brito.
Jessica Wright.
Samantha Jimenez.
Carson Deal.
Maya Andes.
Amir Sager.
Cole Hesterberg.
Javier Torres.
Maria Tellez.
Margaret Cromwell.
Rebecca Smith.
Summer Alsaber.
Samantha Rivera.
Brooklyn Figueroa.
Melissa Fernandez.
Itze Barragan.
Maram Nassar.
Jessica Rogozinski.
Brianna Brewer Fain.
Summer Galeb.
Miranda Shockley.
Hannah Leathers.
Cassandra Purse.
Garrett Macedo.
Jarrett Macedo.
Sabrina Primrose.
Francine Solis.
Anaí Arellano.
Valerie Tramutolo.
There we go, Valerie. Yep.
Stephanie Figueroa.
Rosalinda Hernandez.
Jesselyn Marie Seraphin.
Depreet Carr.
Sundas Suleiman.
Srapek Lamb.
Mariam Radwan.
Rimsha Faruqi.
Logan Chow.
Naeem Diab.
Caitlin Panvankam.
Colin Chow.
Lucas Darrell.
Lexi Norris.
Amber Sexton.
Gabriel Santantone.
Angelina Cruz.
Lena Yang.
Shada Ghazali.
Anastasia Rivera Lopez.
Alexis Rodriguez.
Audrey Bergen.
Alexis Ayello.
Samantha McCluskey.
Chris Haddock.
Kiana Kiev.
Melanie Krebs.
Nikki Landeros.
Desiree Martinez. Matt Bradshaw.
Samantha Kayla Perez.
Allison Flores.
Brianna Ortega.
Cameron Logan.
Molly Brum.
Gregory Sorabian.
Zaina Al-Halou.
Adriana Zepeda.
Daisy Estrella.
Isaiah De Los Santos.
Fallon Hall.
Eduardo Macias.
Yasmin Akasha Falim Cornwell.
Joanne Parvin.
Sushil Prakash.
Sylvia Perez.
Nicole G.K. Bobka.
Angelica Osuna Ortiz.
Brianne Estacio.
Gabriela Arenas Guzman.
Alyssa Dessa.
Yatzari Herrera.
Monica Preciado.
Alyssa Ochoa.
Stephanie Rodriguez.
I've known her since. Yep, that's awesome. Mackenzie Nicole Stafford.
Zurina Ali.
Maria Elena Lopez.
Vanessa Ramirez.
Franklin Granados.
Adrian Beltran.
Malaya Walters.
Caitlin Pyle.
Taylor Lucci.
Lydia De Leon.
Alec Saraman.
Matthew Guboyan.
Natalie Bedolia.
Alyssa Wright.
Ariana Garza.
Ashley Santoyo.
Kristen Angelica Espudo Ortega.
Lindsay Maloney.
Viri Diana Million.
Priscilla Trejo Diaz.
Valerie Meza.
Sunshine Murray.
Haley Lee.
Erica Cordova.
Cassandra Ricci.
Shauna Hart.
Jonathan Quintero.
Evan Marez.
Camilla Ortez.
Holly Jennings.
Ashley Hayburn.
Adrian Rocha.
Emeni Yones.
Lena Yunez.
Ryan Moran.
Megan Drennan.
Sayeda Sada.
Teddy Pereira.
Yasmina Alquatami.
Jessica Smith.
Alyssa Valdez.
Carmen Yu.
Christina Sardisco.
Nancy Vang.
Ramiro Rodriguez.
Vong Sawang Vu.
Bailey Harrell.
Celeste Rodriguez.
Ursula Rodriguez.
Mariana Hernandez.
Esmeralda Lopez. Kayla Gonzalez.
Persephone Regosa.
Alfredo Vasquez.
Gabriela Gomez.
Alex Benavides.
Gregory Gregorian.
Peter Thomas Luchavez.
Logan Elliott.
Luke Terosian.
Blake Fullerton.
Nathan Tomczak.
Estefany Ortiz.
Rachel Haugen.
Jose Barajas Ramirez.
Trey Mendoza.
Angel Mendoza.
Alan Meyer.
Christian Camacho.
Christopher Areola.
Ana Areola.
Harpreet Singh.
Rajpreet Kaur.
Mary Jane Olivares.
Ariana Diaz.
Madison Ishigaki.
Hannah Swain.
Jasmine Vargas.
Sofia Avinia.
Ailette Bernal.
Amanda Barkley.
Cheyenne DeCenzo.
Daniel Arese.
Nicole Lamar.
Sean McGray.
Alexa Godo.
Ethan Spallard.
Randy Johnson.
Harmon Carr.
Brianna Bustamante.
Alex Sandoval.
Aliza Spear Sanchez. Eliza Spear Sanchez.
Janessa Martinez.
Louis Meza.
Malia Mora.
Eliza Herrera.
Nicholas Zales.
Ben Flasca.
Jonathan Cavett.
Alexia Medina Gatan.
Sarah Hang.
Shanwanda Davis. Riley Cruz.
Matthew Cruz.
Pega Kapol.
Tyja McAllister.
Patricia Barajas.
Julissa Lopez.
Nicole Cruz.
Vianney Mendoza.
Roberta Rios.
Serpil Asaf.
Brianna Cervantes.
Jonah Baird.
Stephen Vang.
Natalie Griego.
Clara Hernandez.
Susana Cabrera.
Jonas Taylor.
Jesse Soto.
Wesley Hughes.
Tracy Klein.
Michelle Pineda Robles.
Anna Rios.
Desiree Velasco.
Danielle Pignon.
Alicia Minassian.
Ashley Winchell.
Robert Yanez.
Dylan Randolph.
Miles Alonso.
Callie Wofford.
Darian Aserio.
Jorge Madrigal.
Diamond Morris Klein.
Tiffany Brenes.
Gracia Rodriguez.
Angelica Manukian.
Michaela Fox.
Erica Morales.
Aman Al-Safani.
Adriana George.
Charlie Sawyer.
Adrian Hilario.
Lindsay Carroll.
Jacqueline Cromwell.
Felicity Arabella Sochi Long.
Lilia Sells.
Lesabeth Sobrano.
Anna Diaquisto.
Emily West Kilner.
Ellie Feistel.
Sydney West.
Elise Brewer.
Jacob Zepeda.
Miracle Lawson.
Jaren Liao.
Lama Masad.
Precious Martinez.
Jose Avila.
Cynthia Marial Lopez.
Michelle Gonzalez.
Wendy Eniguez.
Sarah Amin.
Candace Marie Fairley.
Lorelei Craig.
Samantha Padilla.
Elizabeth Abrahamian.
David Jacobo.
Stephanie Santillanes.
Trixie May Mendoza.
Jolina Obligacion.
Marin Sue.
Enrique Peña Gutierrez.
Austin Spraggins.
Josefina Salorsino Michelle.
Kang Yang.
Jacqueline Torres.
Tisha Graywall.
Genesis Gutierrez.
Maria Gonzalez.
Jay Lake.
Kanan Diab.
Janie Francesca Santos.
Khalid Altamer.
Sidra Coider.
Sophia Ladonna.
Megan Thompson.
Sienna Chamobide.
All right, we're almost done. Graduates, I would like to ask that all graduates please stand if able. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State Center Community College District, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science. You may now move your tassel to the left. Congratulations to the class of 2022.
Congratulations to the class of 2022. On behalf of the entire Clovis Community College faculty, staff, administration, and the State Center Community College District Board of Trustees, I again wish to congratulate our graduates on their achievement in obtaining their associate's degree. We are proud to have had a role in your success, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. We also invite you to come back and visit Clovis Community College because you are now one of our proud alumni. Congratulations.
We want to thank all of the individuals who worked so hard in organizing this ceremony.
Please join me in thanking the following groups and individuals for their important contribution because this ceremony was amazing. Clovis Community College Commencement Advisory Committee, staff and student assistants, Linda Thomas at Express Yourself Design and Decor, Chad Hopper and his team at CDH Productions. Thank you all for your hard work. Following the recessional, we invite all of you to a reception under the white tents located behind me. We ask that all guests please remain in your seats until the faculty and graduates have exited. Distinguished faculty, please stand. Thank you for your service and dedication. You will now be escorted to the reception by your line leaders.
Students, please remain in your seats. I know we're all excited to get going here. We are asking that all guests please stay on the other side of the stanchions so our graduates and faculty can get over to the reception area. Faculty on the far end, you may now exit from the How about a big round of applause for our faculty? Outstanding. The absolute best, all right. Okay, will the first row graduates please move over to your right? The first row. The entire first row. Both sides, please. Graduates, you will be heading over to the reception area. We've got lots of goodies back there, folks. And the second row. And remember, all family and friends and graduates are invited to the reception. We've got a lot of photographical areas back there too, areas to take pictures, I'm sorry. So again, we invite you to join us back there. And the next row. Keep going, graduates. You got this. And family and friends, let's make sure we let all the graduates come out of their seats so they can get to their families as well. And keep heading out, grads. Family and friends on the side, please let our graduates come through. Thank you. You're almost there. And the next row, you're almost there. Keep going, next row. You're welcome to exit out.